Hello, everybody. Welcome to Empowered by Divine. My name is Melodie Rose, and I am your earthly starseed. Today, we're going to do a collective reading for the collective for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. See where the union energies are at through this full moon. You're going to see me go over some astrological events that are happening right now and things that we are revisiting. And then we will break down some energy with the cards. So welcome YouTube. I have you on Instagram as well as Facebook today. And welcome to the podcast. This is the second podcast for Empowered by Divine. Okay, I turn my comments on so I can see them. However, I'm not going to be able to answer really any questions today. I'm going to break down some energy first for you, let you guys know what's coming in energetically and astrologically. And some signs and syncs that I have been seeing for the collective as well. So one thing that I've really noticed as of late is that the birds are really flying super, super low. For me, that is a sense of things are starting to ascend from the 5D down back into the 3D for union energy. And today I actually, just as I was prepping for this reading, I had a hawk visit me outside my office window. He was just hovering just above where I could see him. He was so close that I could see his bright yellow beak, and I could see the patterns within his feathers. He was really showing himself to me today. And another sense of really just following your signs and your syncs. If I pull that card here, the Hawk Spirit does say that Spirit has, let Spirit be your guide is this one. So it's a sense of understanding and knowing feminines and masculines, okay, that it's time to really dive deep into your signs and your synchronicities, following the energy, following the flow, and just having this understanding and knowing what they are. You can book one-on-one coaching with me to understand how to identify those signs and syncs. So yeah, Spirit is all around you. That kind of comes within the reading yesterday. I will link it to this video and the podcast when it's over, about your spirit teams and guides are all around you right now, okay? I want to break down some more energy as well. The summer solstice we just had. So that was on, I believe it was Monday the 21st. And the energy just prior to that was very, very heightened energy. It was very, it feels like a rushed in excitement. And for the collective that are not in union, please understand that this is energy. Okay, union is energy. And even if you're not, I'm just seeing the number 333, that might mean something to somebody. If you're not seeing it here in the 3D, know that energetically in the background, things are working for you, okay? And that is really where following your signs and syncs is very, very important on this journey. So the summer solstice just happened. We had this speeding energy coming at us, right? We can feel that there's a shift. We know that there's a shift here. It just may not have actually happened just yet. And the energy that it reminds me of is the winter solstice energy when a lot of unions did happen. Go back and watch the last two videos in the poem that was channeled. I think they would be very beneficial to you, the viewer here today. Now, the summer solstice is now pairing up with the winter solstice energy. It's revisiting it now that we're in the Capricorn full moon, okay? We're revisiting the energy in Capricorn season last year. And in between all that, we had a Mercury retrograde, which was pulling up the past, pulling up things that needed to be cleared up, pulling up that energy to be revisited because it had to be. Okay, I'm not going to get too much into that because it's in the last 2 videos. You can go ahead and you can watch those. But the Capricorn strawberry full moon is tearing down structures. If you think about the Capricorn energy, you can think of the devil. And, you know, the devil comes into our lives sometimes to destroy things that are no longer needed in our lives. So we're going to have, it's almost this sense of strong tower moments happening within our lives, okay? The masculine and the feminines are having these tower moments of their worthiness, what they want to have in their lives. Again, paradigms, you know, we're pivoting now into another direction of self-worth and what we're worth to on our own and in other relationships. You know, we have karmic partners, we have karmic parents, we have energy as just a whole that has been around us that is no longer needed in our lives because we're going to wash them away. The tower is going to fall. Now, with that said, the tower is going to be rebuilt. With Saturn, okay, so we had the huge conjunction shift in December, okay? It would have been winter solstice, December 21st, 2020. That shift has not happened for 800 years, okay? And Saturn went retrograde. So it's now out of the sign of Capricorn. I believe it revisits us for a moment, but it cycles for 28 to 29 years. So those foundations that are now being pulled from underneath of us in these types of dynamics, the choices that we're making are choices that are now going to play out for the next 28 to 29 years. So there's also this sense of, what's the word? Impulsiveness. So be careful of what towers you're making fall. Be careful of what foundations you are ripping from underneath of yourself, because I feel like these are self-made towers. We're revisiting things with Mercury retrograde because they had to be cleared out. And if you're pulling the wrong foundation, then think about that long term, okay, not short term, because Saturn's not going to come back into Capricorn for another 28 to 29 years, and that's so important with this energy. So we're revisiting the energy of December. So if you guys can think about where was your masculine and where was the feminine energy in these sacred connections in December, in that huge conjunction shift. And that's the energy that's being revisited right now. More particularly from the masculine, clearing out things. And again, the solid choice needs to be made, okay? And it is going to be made. The Capricorn full moon is supporting this energy. Let's see. So yeah, it's going to play out for the next about 30 years or so. But at the end of the day, we all have free will and we have a choice to make of where we want to rebuild. Okay, where we want to rebuild. The Mercury retrograde brought, and I want to speak about energy, not people. So for some people, it's just an energy that has now revisited them. Okay, it's an energy that for the masculine in particularly, obviously there's something that's revisiting the feminine as well. But for the masculine, it doesn't have to be a person. It could be somebody's energy that's visiting them in dreams. It could be somebody's energy that's energetically, you're just like, somebody's talking about that person and it's stirring up some sort of emotion. For some of you, it's actual return of a karmic energy or a soulmate energy, but it was an energy that now needs to be severed. And this karmic energy in some instances, and these are the messages that I'm getting for the collective, are coming in maybe possibly even really wanting to change the dynamic between themselves and the divine masculine. But the divine masculine has grown and ascended so much that it's not the same dynamic anymore. And she can't quite meet the mark of what the feminine's mark is. It's not to say that this person is a bad person or they can't eventually get there, but I keep getting the message that they're going to miss the mark. They could be trying to, I don't want to say the word impersonate the feminine, but it's this sense that they're going to be trying to do things more in that loving energy. But it's being able to stay in that energy of love, okay, and not reverting back to old cycles. And that's what's going to have to be cleared out, is the old cycle. And the masculine is going to have a choice. Okay, do I revisit this over and over and over again? Because a lot of them have been doing it for 2, 3, 4, 5 years with the same energy, okay, or the same habit, or the same, whatever it is for you as a collective, okay? And it's time to have that tower moment, have those epiphanies, and then to return to the feminine. So I'm getting this sense of feeling that it's just too late. Even if the person has changed, it's too late, because the energy that we had for union back in December was so beautiful. It was a lot more progressive in a way a relationship should work. It was a totally different dynamic. And I feel that the masculine see that for what it is. In the feminines, on the feminine side, they're revisiting. I'm seeing the number 111. If you watched the video yesterday, it's very significant right now. Energy is picking up. It's ready. It's time. Okay. It's time. Next few weeks. Okay. The feminine energy had to revisit codependencies as well. They had to revisit their karmic cycles within the relationship, within their own lives, maybe with their own parents. And I keep getting this sense of childhood wounds that are really being healed right now, and ancestral wounds that are being healed. This is a very cellular healing that is going on at this time. Okay, so that is what has come in for the channeled messages and some astrology, just for the energy right now. I'll get into the cards. So as I was prepping for this session, this card flew out of a deck. I don't normally use this deck, very rarely, but the number 27, I've been seeing it a lot. Okay, a lot. And in one of the decks of cards, it's actually the contract card. Okay, so I want to read this to you. I felt that it was significant. I'll hold it down here for this, for the screen here with the split screen. The doves represent the cycling from the old to the new. It is important to remember that you are not alone during these times on your spiritual journey. The doves are here to remind you to allow the peace and love to nurture you through this time of change. You will receive the energy and strength to do what needs to be done. Wow, okay, so I haven't even fully read this. I kind of just skimmed it, but yeah, it makes so much sense. You will receive, okay, yes, so hang on here. You will be fully supported, and know that it's okay to ask for the supports that you do need. This cycle will end soon, and you will experience the full bounty and beauty of wonderful growth. So this is to say that this energy right now can be very challenging to you both. Okay, and it's suggesting again that your spirit teams and guides are really all around you, supporting your feminine energy, your masculine energy. You know, the two of you, if you're here for sacred union, that's usually what I channel for. And it's this sense of understanding and knowing that spirit does have a plan to all this. These breakdowns and separations are an illusion, okay? And this will be the end of a tough cycle for you both. That's beautiful. And I have to say, if there's a karmic energy that is an actual person, that it's time for them to heal as well. I strongly believe that, if we're going to be healing this, we need to be healing all of the connections and not just the masculine, the feminine. If we're dealing with another person, they have a heart, they have feelings too, okay? Regardless of the situation, whether they're abusive, narcissistic, toxic, whatever, we're going to focus on the good that they do have within them. Okay, so some other cards that kind of just came out is I can't talk today. Something's going on here. Somebody's having a hard time talking because my words are just, I'm tripping over my tongue. Okay, so we have the koala spirit. And the koala spirit has been visiting me a lot again. Same with the hawk. You can see the difference or the similarities here in them, right? We have the hawk and the koala bear. Let spirit be your guide, and spirit has a plan. Okay, very similar energy, but it's this sense of trusting, following the signs, following the syncs. And, you know, funny enough, that is what I teach and coach about. Okay, so then the other spirit that has been visiting me is the frog spirit, and it is clear out the clutter. Okay, clear out the clutter in your lives. And that's exactly what's happening right now when those towers are going to fall. And they will be dismantled so that they can come in and be rebuilt. Okay, Spirit, what would you like me to do? I usually start with what the masculine and feminine are trying to manifest with one another. There will be no extended. For the month of June, I'm going to be doing full readings on my platforms with no extended material. So you guys can get to know me and get to understand what you're seeing on the other side of the extendeds. I do have a Patreon page set up for monthly coaching. I only ask that you commit to me for 3 months, okay? I rather work with people that are on a spiritual quest and want continued coaching. I have a few clients, 4 to be specific, that have been with me for a year and a half, and they've just chosen to stay, and I've seen them grow and flourish within their own spiritual paths. Wow. Okay. So the masculine is coming out with the Fool card, what he's trying to manifest with his feminine. That's a brand new beginning. What is he trying to manifest, please, with his feminine? I'm feeling energy on the bottom. Okay, 9 of Cups. A new beginning, a wish fulfillment. What is he trying to manifest? Thank you. Okay, the 8 of Pentacles is also coming out, putting in the work, understanding that I'm feeling energy on the top. Making a decision, 7 of Cup energy. I feel like this masculine is working very, very hard to push through this confusion, coming out with the 8 of Pentacles and feeling energy. Yeah, I'm making a decision. 2 of Swords. Anything else? What's he trying to manifest? Oh, wow. Okay, we have the King of Cup energy. So the King of Cup is showing up here. He's having a debate and a conversation here with his heart. He wants to show it. I feel like he is a little closed off with that 2 of Swords, and he's not quite sure how to get to this wish fulfillment and this new beginning. Maybe because of the breakdown in the relationship, or that other energy. Again, it might not have been a full breakdown in your connection. It might be just that this energy is revisiting him or her. It's just energy and feeling energy again. The King of Swords. Yeah, coming to a very solid discernment energy. You masculines, you guys keep getting this very discerned energy. So again, the revisit here right now. There we go. Okay, the Queen of Wands, that's the other party. Oh, the 8 of Wands, or the 8 of Swords in reverse is cutting themselves free of that. That's beautiful. So again, this can be just a revisit energetically. It doesn't have to be a full on, like they're back into a relationship, or the addiction is revisiting them in their thoughts, but they're not. They're being tempted though, or there's some sort of revisit so that they can say a full no this time. Okay, so let's see where the feminine is. Thank you. What is she trying? That's really beautiful energy. There still seems to be a little bit of confusion of the heart matter with the King of Cups, but I see cutting themselves free of this other energy, okay? Which is really, really beautiful. I'm going to break some of that down, I think, here. Just a minute. Let's see what the feminine. What are you trying to manifest, please, with your masculine right now? For the collective. Whoa, oh my goodness, she's getting the 9 of Cups too. Okay, so you both want the same things. You're both trying to get back to your wish. You're trying to get back to that winter solstice energy. Even if you guys weren't in union in December, there was this sense that you both knew you wanted it. So the conversations were happening. So even if there was still a want and a desire there, even if you weren't. And that's what's being, wow, the Empress is coming out. So you're showing up in your own side. Very beautiful mother birthing energy. You're wanting your wish as the Empress here. Oh my God, 6 of Pentacles, and we have the Emperor and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so you want this person, wow, to come forward and commit to you. We have the Hierophant. Okay, we have the Hierophant there. And then on the bottom, we also have the 10 of Pentacles, and we have the 4 of Wands. So real beautiful energy that you are trying to manifest with your masculine. You have this sense of, like, you already know that you're destined, feminines. Like, you just know. We have the Empress and the Emperor on the other side. In between that, we have the 6 of Pentacles. It's just this sense of coming in together and having this beautiful, heightened, sacred love connection that is just very powerful and meaningful and full of love and stability. And it's the true wish. So you guys already know. And you're trying to call this person back in. It does look like you're doing it because this person is cutting the ties with the karmic energy. They're releasing themselves here. The 8 of Swords. Very beautiful. I'm going to break down the energy for the union, and then I may clarify some of these. Let's see here. I want to get union energy. What would you like me to use, please, Spirit? For union energy, I'm just wondering, I have another deck of cards. I'm being pulled to another whole deck of cards here, and they're in my basket underneath, so sorry. Just want to make sure I got them all. I did. Okay. So what's coming in for the 2 of them, please? For the union energy. I'm not like other readers, guys. Hey, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. So yeah, I'm off the cuff reader. I read the energy, not necessarily the direction of the cards. For me, it's all about this energy. And I have to say, the last couple readings that I've done for the collective has been very, very peaceful since that shift that I felt last Friday, which is amazing because normally when I get into especially the masculine's energy, I'm feeling very, very anxious. Yeah, so let's see what's coming in for the collective, please. Ooh, okay, so we're laying some burdens at the cross here. We have the 10 of Wands energy. What's coming in for the collective, please, for this Capricorn full moon? Just keep in mind, guys, that these are timeless videos, even though it has a full moon attached to it. When this message finds you, and if it's resonating, it's meant for you. And hey, if it's not, that's okay. It's okay to click off. It's okay to, find another reader even, or find another reading on my playlist. So we have the 4 of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands, both in reverse. So coming on top of that 10 of Wands, it's making me really, really feel, okay, that you're letting go of the burden. There's something here that you're letting go of. You're letting go of the burden of waiting. When the 3 of Wands comes in reverse for me as a reader. It's this sense that the ships have actually come in and you're not waiting anymore, which also ships have been very, very significant for me over the last few weeks, especially the last week. What else? What's coming in? That's one energy. Let's see what else is coming in for the collective, please. When it comes to this Capricorn full moon. Ooh, an understanding and a knowledge. I'm feeling energy. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune, feeling energy. Wow. Oh my gosh. The energy, you guys, is crazy. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands again and the Page of Cups in reverse and the Star card. So this masculine and moving forward. Wow, to the Six of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. So we have, okay. You have anxiety at the bottom, and the Four of Wands. So I feel like this person and you guys are really starting to think about this separation. We have the Four of Wands in the reverse, and we have the anxiety card. So the Nine of Swords. There's sleepless nights thinking about the broken foundation right now, or just this sense of where you want to go in the relationship. And I have the Queen of Wands, the Page of Cups in reverse, and the Star card, and the Seven of Swords. So with the Queen of Wands and the Page of Cups in reverse is cutting off communication, no longer talking. Again, to that Queen of Wands that we saw up here in the masculine's energy, where he's setting himself free, because that's the energy that Capricorn is supporting right now, is to set us free from our cycles, okay, from the toxic energies, from self-sabotage even, right? Because you hold yourself here, right? That's self-sabotage. And then healing the deception, we have the Seven of Swords and the Star card. Coming out underneath, laying down the burden, is having this understanding that a new start will be coming in. The karma is going to turn here, okay, with the Wheel of Fortune, and this sense of coming back home, coming back together, or starting to spend more time together. If you guys are already in union, then it's this sense of understanding that that other energy, again, it's just energy, it might not be a person visiting you physically, is going to be cleared out, and that the return of the good karma is now coming in, and that you guys want to just genuinely spend time together. You want to build these 10 pentacles. You want to have good luck. You don't want, neither of you, because this is combined energy, remember, neither of you want to self-sabotage anymore. So for the feminine, it could be cycles of withdrawing from the masculine, or the masculine's withdrawing from the feminine. It could be to do with communication. It could be to do with other parties. It could be to do with codependencies as well, right? Anything within your own relationship that you're also breaking down. And then we have, I feel like this is just both of your thought space right now. You're staying up late thinking about the broken foundation. And then we have, look at this, we have the Chariot, the Queen of Pentacles. For me as a reader, that's the feminine energy, and the Six of Cups. So it's really having this sense of forward motion and a choice, really, because the Chariot is about choice. It's an emotional choice because it's the sign of Cancer. Okay, so it's having this emotional choice of knowing who the feminine is. And feminine for you, it's knowing your own worth and knowing who you are and what you deserve. And you do both miss each other. We have the Six of Cups, but again, for me as a reader, that's a reunion energy, the Six of Cups, the both of you coming back together after lifetime, after lifetime, after lifetime. But it's also this sense of reconciliation that is coming in right now for the collective. Okay. So typically this is kind of where I would stop the reading, and then I would pull just a message for both of you and a message for the energy in the middle, and then I would move on to the extended, but I am giving the extendeds for free right now. So I'm going to break down some of these energies, and I'm just going to look at really quick, where are you both at, thinking, feeling, and the action you want to take action you want to take, and then I will pull some messages for you. Okay, so Spirit, what would you like me to use, please, when it comes to breaking these down? Okay, no, sorry. Just go to where I feel the energy. Okay. So let's break down some of this energy for the collective. If you're joining me on the podcast, thank you. I am, obviously you cannot see me, but I'll do my best to explain just the depiction of the pictures, and really it's a sense of trust of what I'm doing here, okay? So let's break down I'm feeling a couple different energies from this masculine here. I'm feeling a bit of confusion of where to build, okay, and trying to make a real solid decision with that King of Swords. Honestly, I feel like the decision has already been made, because the Queen of Wands, which is the karmic energy, no offense, fire signs, it's just how I read as a reader, okay? Even in my personal readings, she's always the karmic energy, even if you're a fire sign. Okay, so let's break this down. The wish fulfillment and the new start, the Fool. I also get this sense that the masculine, he or she, against this energy, kind of feels like a fool, because they haven't been giving the way that they should. Let's try that again. Okay. Thank you. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, okay. So what was I just saying? They feel like a fool because they cut out their wish fulfillment, and that's the energy I'm getting right now. They feel like a fool because they cut out their feminine. They feel foolish, because they returned to that old energy, or the thought space at least went there, and they feel foolish. Yeah, look, because they know who you guys are, the swans. I'm getting this sense of restart, wanting to start over. Yeah, there's the deception, the fox spirit. They're feeling a lot of regret, because look at that. We have the love, the fish spirit. They pushed you away. They pushed the wish away, when really, they weren't really still stuck here with that karmic energy. But again, the revisit had to happen. This energy had to return to them for them to understand that. Yeah, look, and let them see clearly. So as I channel, usually the cards come out as such. They see clearly now. Yeah, look at that. Where their wish is, their wish fulfillment, wishing well. Okay, we have the karmic energy here. We have the mice and the rats with the karmic partners coming out. And wanting to go in another whole direction again. What are they doing with this karmic energy, please? They're seeing a bigger picture. Okay, so that makes sense with the energy that's flying around right now. I'm feeling energy, yeah, because they know where home is. There's a bigger picture here that they're understanding, because they remember this is the Eight of Swords in reverse. They cut themselves free. Yeah, they know who's been loyal. And there's that fate. There's that wheel turning for you guys. The Wheel of Fortune. I have the 4-leaf clovers coming in. Okay, that's supporting energy for the both of you. Taking off the mask here. Understanding and knowing their decision. Cutting out the confusion. And really just speaking how they truly feel. Yeah, look at that. It's time. We have the clock here. It's time to get over these hurdles. It's time to be the stag in this picture. He's climbing the mountain. Wow, look at that. It's time to be vulnerable, bear spirit, very caring. This bear comes out of the water. He's very vulnerable. He's honest. He just knows what he wants emotionally, and it's coming out with this King of Cup energy and the King of Swords. It's just this understanding and knowing. Wow, look at this. Understanding and knowing, I'm saying. And look, we have the book. That's the knowledge. That's the full understanding, okay, where his emotions are, where home is, because at this bear spirit, we have the 10 of wands at the bottom. That's putting down all the burdens right now, right? And we have knowing where home is, the book, the knowledge. It has the 10 of pentacle energy at the bottom, which is this sense of knowing where home is. Wow, look at that. And that's his decision here, okay? He's already decided. That's that discerning energy here. What's his decision here? Wow, yeah. So we have decision. Again, 2 of wands in reverse. We have the death card. Where to offer his love, the knight. This is a brand new start here. The decision has been made, or it's going to be made through this energy. Wow, to charge forward passionately. Take action. Again, look, we have the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands coming in very, very, this is fast movement. There we are. Okay, there's the Queen of Pentacles, and it's having the strength to do so. Okay, the Strength card, and we have the Queen of Pentacles, which came out in the Union energy. Feeling energy. I have a soulmate energy, or we could take this as the karmic energy right now. I'm breaking free from that, being independent. It is in the reverse. And that's that final decision. Yeah, that's the anxiety. It's just letting go of the debris now. Yeah, and the King of Swords again. So that's really just taking the action that needs to be made. Anything else here for this side? There it is. There's the karmic energy. There's the devil. There's that tower falling. There's that choice that needed to be made that came out in the astrology and the channeled messages. It's this sense that it's time now for this to be cleared out so the new foundation can be built. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So when this is done in this cycle of pain and ending, we have the 10 of Swords here. When this is all finished, this is when the masculine's going to come in and message you. We have the 8 of Wands. They're following their signs and instincts as well to give equally to the relationship. Remember, we have the feminine over here trying to manifest on equal give and take, right? And that's where that Wheel of Fortune and the change of the karma is going to come in. Yeah, look, this is where he wants to take the action. The 6 of Cups, which we also got in Union energy to finally just be truly happy. Okay, we have Sun energy. Very beautiful, bright energy with the Magician, which supports manifestation of what they're trying to do here. Okay, so let's look at the feminine side. We're going to break down the middle, and then we're going to see what other messages want to come out and what physical action they may take over the next weekend and week with this full moon. We have the full moon energy, so it's going to play out, right? A full cycle. Yeah, this masculine's feeling almost foolish to that he let that energy either into his mind or back into his life. And bravo to the masculines that passed the test right away, because there has been some masculines that passed the test right away. Let's put these back to where they were. Okay. Feminine's energy is a lot more clear here. Okay, the garden and the gate. This for me as a reader is also the temple path. It's the union. It's where you two stand before God, the universe, source, divine, whoever it is you pray to, and commit. But the garden card by the book is actually a very fun, loving energy. It's where two people go to meet to talk. So I feel like this equal give and take, because this is what I'm breaking down right now of this wish. Her wish right now is to really just come together and have a conversation, and give to that conversation equally, with the Empress and the Emperor coming out with that Six of Pentacles. Can I get some more on that, please? Aha, okay, so the new cycle, the new way of doing things. Okay, the new way of doing things. We have the new cycle, the new moon. Okay, we have the karmic male energy and the sun. I'm getting this sense that there's a message here for the masculine, that no matter what state you are in, masculine, that your feminine loves you just the way you are, but they see that cycles are changing and that you're really trying to make the effort here, or you have in the past. And you look at that, it's time, she's saying, to take a chance on yourself, take a chance on that you guys will be able to come back in and have new cycles begin between you. Can I get one on the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles? Okay, she's saying here that she feels that it's a gift, because remember we saw the mice spirit just a moment ago on the masculine side, and I was referring to the debris of things that just needed to be cleaned up. This feminine knows that with that flower energy that it was a true gift, because the cycles needed to be closed. Because this is the way that we're going to do things. Things have happened in this particular way, so that when you guys come into the full union, which is on the horizon for the most of the collective, it's that you have a solid enough foundation to build very, very strongly. You're going to know how to communicate. You're going to know what each other's triggers are. You're going to know how to deal with them, and when to give space and when to maybe push a little bit for answers, or it's having this sense of just a very, very solid foundation. And the one thing I didn't mention in the channel messages is that solid foundation for a lot of you is a life purpose. Okay, the people that I channel for, people that I read for, are usually people that have a spiritual mission of some sort, or they have some sort of service to the world, and that's the cycle that is about to emerge. Okay, that 28 to 29 years. Sorry, when I channel, my nose gets very itchy. Can I get some more energy on the clarity of commitment? I think it's very straightforward. Okay, let's say, what are you wanting? I'm being pulled to this Temperance and Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're trying to find your own independence here. You're helping the masculine energetically pull away from the karmic energy, person, place, or thing. Pull away from the deceit, the whip I have. Yeah, and to be caring, to communicate. I'm getting two messages here that you're cutting out your actual vulnerability with the masculine as well, in the way that you have been vulnerable with him or her before in the past, and you're breaking free to be independent, which is you in spirit right now with the Temperance card. And again, watch that last couple of videos, because when you do that, feminines, the masculine also does that with his cycles with the other person, place, or thing. Okay, commitment and Ace of Swords. We have Ten of Pentacles and Four of Wands as well. Really heightened. Yeah, you just want to move forward here. Look at that, to the swans. getting in the ship, not jumping ship anymore, getting in the ship, and if something breaks down in communication, you work on it, and you get to the end part, which is the final, I don't want to say final stages of union, but it is the wish fulfillment that you are going to be a committed couple, either again or just starting this cycle. Okay, let's look at what each of you what you're feeling with some different cards, and what action you want to take, and then we'll get some advice and we'll close out. Go ahead and say hello if you're here. Thanks for joining me, everybody, today. I do, like I mentioned, I have a Patreon page set up for monthly readings. Please like, subscribe, and share. Follow me if you're on Instagram or the podcast. Okay, Spirit, what cards? Thank you. Oh, masculine energy, please. Feeling and thinking. Wow, this masculine's feeling like it's time to have some fun. Chopped wood is actually an energy of a very playful, fun energy. 4 and 6 is, 2 and 4 is a 6, which is a very equal give and take energy. And TikTok, like it's time. Like it's time, right? We're revisiting. They want to move forward in that boat. There it is. Take charge. Be the masculine. The yang energy. This masculine knows that you have been very, very patient with them when it comes to their love. You have patience. Angel of love. Wow. And that this love is faded. Look at that. Oh, did you guys see that drop? I love that I have 2 camera views here. It's faded. Wow, look what, I can't even, you guys saw that happen. So it's very faded, and they know that, okay? But they also know that they deceived this love, and they want to heal it. And under that is not for you. Whoa, it wanted to flip in the reverse, but look at that, where they're tied, where they were tied. That's not for them. That's not who they love. The King of Cup energy. They're having the strength. Oh my gosh, you guys saw me shuffle these cards, to walk away. Okay. Wow. So that is what they're feeling and thinking. Let's see what energy. It was really beautiful. Wow, there you are. Look at that. Yin and yang and peace. They want to make peace to this connection, with this connection. Wow, look at that. And a new start with their feminine. I'm seeing new start feminine. And look at that. Clean up what is not for them. They already know. They know what is not for them. Sorry, my camera's a little backwards today. So we have cleaned it up and not for you. They know that it's time. What action will they take? We know what they're thinking and feeling, but what action will they take? They can want and wish and think about it all they want, but what will they take? What action will they take with their feminine through this full moon energy, please? We have attachment, taking the mask off, heart. Ooh, matters of the heart. They're coming out of denial about how they really feel. Grounding energy, feeling energy in the bottom, and peace. There's a sense of release. I had a really powerful dream last night about the healing jar that I had done for the collective for the masculines, and it revisited me yesterday. And then I had a dream of this really huge release and shift, and I woke up feeling very peaceful and just lighter, like I did last Friday. The action they want to take is to tell the truth, tell their truth. Wow, it's time to move forward, time to go. The higher powers are all around them right now, trying to help them heal this. okay, to help bring this forward into manifestation. We have the Magician and the Healer of all ages. One more, please. And we have action. What's the action? Whoa! I come right out. They want to be fair to this connection. They want to give equally. Look at that. We have caring connection. And then we have like the Judgment card, to be fair. Anything else? Wow, the loyal hearts. There's the two of you. There's the union. Feeling energy. Healing it. Yeah, look at that. To the temple path and healing. Very beautiful energy. I'll put these up here so you can see them closer, but it's the healing card, temple path, and the loyal hearts, and truly moving towards what makes them happy. And I feel, look, this is that decision right now that they have to make. We have the storm warning and the fork in the road, and it has to be torn down to be happy. I feel the masculines know this. They also know that the cycle with the other energy is never going to work. Yeah, they just don't appreciate them. In the reverse here, appreciation. And this door to spirit is completely different. This person does want to message you. I'm getting the message card. And there's the union on the bottom again. Wow. So I feel like they're working through it. They're working through the emotions right now. They're having a lot of epiphanies. And again, that karmic energy really just, as you can see, my title of the video is, it was just too late, even if they stay in this energy of love, or maybe they're not loving at all. Maybe they're just the same. For some of you, not all of you, I do feel like that energy is coming in to try to be more like you, feminines, and it won't last. Or they're just coming in as they always do, and that's just who they are. Okay, so feminines, your heart space, what you're thinking and feeling right now. We'll get some action or advice from spirit of what action you should take. You're feeling very peaceful right now. That's really good, because that's how I woke up this morning, in this dream state for the collective. Door to personal healing and happiness. You're focusing on your own healing right now. Yeah, look at that, healer of all ages. You guys are getting the same energy, but it doesn't surprise me because you guys mirror each other. I have the karmic energy that came out in the reverse. So I feel like you already know that this is going to come to an end. You got this before. Look at that, the heart space of the masculine. And that you know it's just a matter of time. Yeah. That they will have the strength here. Wow. Look at that, to make the decision. There's the fork in the road, and there's the rest and rejuvenation to put it behind them. Look at that. There's the storm warning. And to open up the door to what they do value. That's what you're thinking and feeling right now. I feel like you just have this sense of that it's going to happen. We have the patience in reverse. Here, you might be a little impatient at this time, okay? Try not to get tied to time. We have all tied up, which is like the Eight of Swords, and then patience. Try not to get stuck in being stuck to the masculine, because it's a codependent energy. You need to release that for the masculine to come in, and honestly for the masculine to release the other energy. You can't be codependent on them. Wow, you are healing your broken heart, though. It come out in the reverse. What action? Okay, here we go. Okay. What action will you take or should you take? It would have the temple path, by the book, journey, and round and round. Okay, so I feel like we have the temple path. That's the union, okay? We have by the books, which is an energy here of doing things in the right order, not jumping from A to Z, and making sure that you're paying attention to the details in your own life and that this will happen in divine time. That is what is being suggested here on this journey, okay? We have the journey card, following your own path, right? And really pushing past the cycles and the masks that are a facade right now and understanding them and just keep pushing through to that finish line. Okay, because the further that you push through, feminines, the faster the masculines will also push through with this karmic energy. That's how these dynamics work. You're energetically connected and you affect each other. So please just know that, okay? Know that in the other readings. Go watch those because it kind of breaks them down just a little bit more. Let's see what's coming in for union, and we will get a message from Spirit for the both of you, and then we will be out of here for the day. I'll be doing element signs. I might get 1 or 2 done today, and for the weekend energy and the full moon energy. The rest I'll be doing tomorrow. I have personal readings too, so I'm helping my sister move this weekend, so I won't be around Friday. But again, if you want to book a personal, please check out my Patreon page. It is in the description below. We have beautiful energy coming in for this union that we had in the middle here. You're putting down the burdens of really just letting go of the burdens, right? What's coming in for these two? For union, for this full moon. Wow. Gifted. Innocence, which is a very playful energy, and celestial. So you're, again, the sense of your teams and guides are all around you. They're really trying to help bring in this union. We have immunity. We got that last time, and commitment. Wow. So the decisions are going to be made. Look at that on the bottom of the deck. Overall energy is union. We have union. We have commitment. It's having this sense of knowing, the knowledge, knowing who you both are, committing to the funness and the new beginning of this journey. This is a new way of doing things that is starting to birth. Very, very powerful energy. Keeping it simple, simplicity. And again, that's that energy of doing it differently. Go watch the last few readings for the union, please. With communion and vigilance. Passion and veil. Wow. Okay. There's been in celebration. So there's 2 different energies here. And I feel like through this stillness, we have the lake card here. The vigilance has showed itself to the masculine and the feminine energy. And look at that. It's purified. Purification came in. Rain. We have communion, passion, veiled, and celebration coming in for union. Invocation, creation. That's that manifestation coming in. And perspective. One other, and then we'll get a message for each of you. Instinct for the 2 of you. A new sense of focus. Being vulnerable with love. Okay, being vulnerable. Harmonious. And just look at this, radiant. And then I have karma, and then I have submerged. To me, that is the truth card. The truth has really come out. Okay, look at that. And this is a very new activation of a new beginning. Activation, a new beginning coming in. Let's get a message for the both of you. One for the masculine, please. What's your advice, please, here? Abundance, you guys got that the last time. Self-mastery, you got that the last time. And divine consciousness. Wow. Yeah, you guys are starting to really understand your signs and syncs. You're starting to really understand them here. You're in a period of rest And I'm getting this playful energy too. Wow. Okay. And freedom. Okay. So I have a message here that the freedom has happened through this rest period. Okay. That you guys have maybe been apart or there's been a breakdown. And then we get that playful energy again, play. And you're thinking about it a lot in this time of reflection. Okay. One more for the masculine, please. Wow. Okay. You are taking back your power, divine wisdom, personal power. This is you standing up to that other energy. Wow. Look at this. And you're dreaming about your rainbow dragon. Rainbow dragon for me is the union. You're thinking about it. You're feeling it. You're feeling your partner's energy. You're healing. Just very, very beautiful. Okay. Let's see what the messages are, please, for the feminine. The podcast may stop, so just visit me over on YouTube. For the feminine, please, messages for the collective. For the feminine, please, messages, advice. Divas. Okay, there it is again. You guys keep getting this. Your teams and guides and your passed on loved ones are all around you. I had a strong message. Look at that animal kingdom. They are all around you. Okay, all around you. That goes for the both of you because that's been a very strong message for me for the collective that they're asking you to stay present, enjoy life, and we have lightning, understanding, and knowing your own power. Family on the bottom. Sacred wisdom, angels and masters. So I feel like very strongly that your angels and guides are really trying to help you through these times right now. You're getting inner strength. You're showing your inner strength right now, and it's very beautiful. And you are going through an ascension process. I was just going to say your angels and guides are also helping you to heighten your gifts at this time. If you guys are not practicing spirituality and practices, that is a really big part of this journey for the both of you. And it's very important to get to union. Okay, it really is. And when you're in union, to stay in that state, okay, and keep practicing. Stay grounded, keep your affirmations, speak kindly to yourself. Speak kindly of the karmic energy person and send that off with love, okay? We have to be very nice and we have to have a healing energy, okay? We can't be deceptive. It has to be for everybody's higher good. And you're getting abundance and abundance again. And we have boundaries. I feel like that's you keeping certain boundaries until your masculine can come in fully. Okay, and we have play again for you. So that's really beautiful energy, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Much love, light, and laughter. And until next time, guys, stay empowered. Bye.